Suddenly hot, I'm suddenly cool, I'm suddenly curious, I'm suddenly bubbly, suddenly fast, but I feel stranger than fiction, I'm new, suddenly back, I will walk in contradiction. Doesn't this have a name? La-da-da-da-da. Doesn't this have a name? Doesn't this have a name? And isn't it love?
Oh, hi, I'm Jen, and welcome to my studio. And today we're going to be doing an intermediate advanced, so there's like some options in there, combination to Isn't It Love from Steven Universe. So this is one that I did for Inktober back in October. I just decided to do a dance to it. And a couple of people reached out saying, I love Steven Universe, can you please do a tutorial to that song? And absolutely, always. If you really want a tutorial to something that you've seen me do and it's not part of my company rep, absolutely. So I'm super excited today because who doesn't love Steven Universe, or at least the message behind it? It's all about inclusivity, it's all about being who you are, and we all could use some of that. So yeah, we're gonna be doing Isn't It Love, and this is again intermediate/advanced, so there's gonna be some options thrown throughout there. And let's go ahead and get started. So, you're gonna hold the first 8 counts, and then I'll count you in, and then we'll start. So it's after the lyrics already start, just because it literally starts on the lyrics, and I wouldn't be able to count you in otherwise. So we're gonna go through like the first 8 counts, and then we will start. It starts with falap, 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 to hop, falap, 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 to hop. Now this tempo is a little high. It's a little up there, but that's okay. The faster we do some of these things, like sometimes the easier it is, but also the more fun. Sometimes I have a lot of fun doing things slow. But falap, 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 toe hop, falap, 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 toe hop. So that's 3 flaps and then a toe hop. So you're gonna spring from that toe and into the hop. Falap, 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 toe hop, falap, 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 toe hop. Let's try it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. And that's a 1, a 2, a 3, toe hop, a 5, a 6, a 7, toe hop. So it's on the So let's try that again. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. After that, you do singles, flap, toe hop, flap, toe hop. So instead of 3 flaps, we're doing 1 flap. Flap, toe hop, flap, toe hop. So let's try adding that on. 3 flaps and a toe hop, 3 flaps and a toe hop, 1 flap and a toe hop, 1 flap and a toe hop. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not bad. One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. You finish off the line with flap, crimp, roll, flap, crimp, roll. Now, if you don't want to do the flap, crimp, roll, this is where there's these options. You can make it a little bit more intermediate and just do 5, 6, 7, 8 and leave the brush out. That's totally fine. I'm going to do flap, crimp, roll for the purpose of the video, but you can take the brush out and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 instead of either way, we're doing 5 and a 6, 7 and 8 all together, whether you do the brush or not. So let's try adding that to the top and see what we do. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. if some of you have even seen Steven Universe or know this song. It is just such a beautiful song, and this cover is, I have the cover information listed down below. It is stunning, absolutely stunning. So let's try it. I know it's a small amount of dance, but let's try it, get used to the song, figure out what it sounds like, and then keep going from there.
I'm suddenly hot,
Ready? 5, 6,
suddenly cool,
5, 6, 7, 8.
suddenly peace, I'm suddenly awful, suddenly
Good.
fact, but I feel stranger than.
All right, so let's try that again. It's cute, right? But it's got no percussion. So we are the percussion. So you really got to hone into that 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You really got to hone into the rhythm that he's playing. Let's try it again.
Fiction I knew, but
Or I could start the song over from the top. That's a good idea.
I'm suddenly hot, I'm
5, 6,
suddenly cool,
5, 6, 7, 8.
suddenly peace, I'm suddenly awful, suddenly fact, but I feel strange.
All right, one more time, just to make sure we got it, and then we'll go on to the next part.
I'm suddenly hot, I'm
Ready? 5, 6,
suddenly cool,
5, 6, 7, 8.
suddenly peace, I'm suddenly awful, suddenly fact, but I feel strange.
All right, so from there, you just did a 5, 6, 7, 8. You have a Broadway, or a Shirley Temple, or a Manhattan, or an Alexander. I've even heard that people call that a Cincinnati. There are apparently some parts of the world where people call that a Cincinnati, which is cool. Like if that's you, let me know, because I had never heard of that being called a Cincinnati before. But a bunch of people on TikTok said that they called it a Cincinnati. So I was like, oh, wow, that's not what I call a Cincinnati at all. So I always find that so interesting and so fun. So let me know what you call this step. I call it a Broadway, so I'll refer to it as a Broadway in this video, but it's also a Shirley Temple, which is, I think, the more common name for it. Out of all the names, I think more people call it Shirley Temple. I have heard it called Manhattan. Alexander was a new one for me, but I have heard people call it that. So it's so cool how these things have so many different names. All right, so you have 2 Broadways, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Then you have Waltz Clog, ball change, and I love to put the pickups in this Waltz Clog. So you've got the Broadway or Shirley Temple, and if we get to a step that you've never done before, that's okay. There's a step tutorial playlist down below in the description. So if we get to like a Broadway and you've never done one, click that list, find Broadway, learn that step, and then come back to this video. It should be a comprehensive list for all the dances that I've made, at least. So I don't think that there's going to be a step in one of these combinations that is not on there for you. If there is a step that does work out to not be on that list, please let me know so I can make a technique exercise for that so that you guys can learn it. Okay, so Broadway, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So 1 to the right, 1 to the left starts on the and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Then you have Waltz Clog with pickup. So this is step shuffle, ball change, step shuffle, ball change, ball change. So a Waltz Clog is basically step shuffle, ball change, step shuffle, ball change. So it's technically 2 Waltz Clogs. And then ball change to finish off the 8 count at the end. But I like to give it a little pickup in there. So instead of going step shuffle, ball change, step shuffle, ball change, ball change, we're going to do a pickup. Step shuffle, ball. Optional. You do not have to do that. Sorry, there's like a tiny airplane flying over my house right now, so you do not have to do that. It is just an option. I'm gonna do it sometimes, I'm gonna not do it other times. It doesn't change the dance. I just want you to be able to hear both. So you just did 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's what it sounds like with the pickups. So if you're doing pickups, cool. Or if you call them grab-offs, that's cool. Whatever you call those. There's so many names. All right, so let's just try that step. I'm gonna do it without the pickups this time. From Broadway to Waltz Clog. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. So moving on from there, and if I go too fast, that's the beauty of this being a video. Pause, rewind, come back. All right, so you just did ball change. Your right foot is free. You have 2 triple time steps that start on 1. I know for a lot of people that might be really counterintuitive. You're so used to starting time steps on 8. In my choreography, I like to switch it up sometimes and start time steps on different counts. In this one, because of the break that I gave it and the timing that it needs, it starts on 1. So it's gonna be a challenge, but this challenge is good. Going outside of your musical and rhythmic comfort zone is awesome. So you just did 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you have 2 triple time steps starting on 1. So 1, 2, and a 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and a 7, 8, and. And if triple time steps are not your thing, that's okay too. You can just do singles, and they fit just the same. Okay, and the reason I'm stopping there and not going into a stomp or another one is because right from there, you have stamp, stamp, spank, step, spank, step, stamp, stamp, or step, step, depending on which prep you prefer for your pullbacks. In this case, I don't care. Whichever prep you prefer, you can be flat foot, or you can be, ball of the foot. Flat foot or ball of the foot. I was like, I don't know what I'm saying. And then you go into a pullback. So I've said a lot of words for not a whole lot of choreography. So let me just make sure that this is clarified, because I feel like I'm a little all over the place. I had a very long gig yesterday, and I'm very tired today. So we have the Broadways, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the whole thing. So this last part is stamp, 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 step, stamp, step. Whichever prep you want, flat foot or not, you have prep, and then the pullback is 7 and 8. It's kind of slow, 7 and 8. It's very specifically kind of slow. So if you're going, that's not quite it. It's 6, 7, 8. So really control your pullback. This is one of those cases where it's actually harder to go fast. Harder to go slow. See, I'm tired. This is one of those cases where it's actually harder to go slow, because you've got to control your pullback. Da, 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 da. So if you can, try to make your pullback a little open, a little spacey, you know? All right, so let's try it from the Broadway. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Time step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's try that again, just to make sure that we have that. Let me wake up my computer. Once a video, I've got to go wake that thing up. Sleeping on the job. All right, let's try it. 5, 6, 5, 6, Broadway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ball change, time step. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we add it on? Let's do it. I haven't gone off on a tangent about cats yet, though. That's pretty good.
I'm suddenly hot, I'm
5, 6,
suddenly cool,
5, 6, 7, 8.
suddenly curious, I'm suddenly wonderful, suddenly fast, but I feel stranger than fiction. I'm new, suddenly back, I'm a walking contradiction. Doesn't this happen?
do. This song is just so happy. So let's try it again. This time we're gonna make it just a little bit better. First time we do it with the music and we're adding things together and we're adding on to what we already knew. It's gonna be a little messy, and that's okay, because we don't know what it's supposed to sound like. We haven't really tried the transitions yet. Now let's try it again and make it just a little bit better. Nothing crazy, no pressure.
I'm suddenly hot, I'm suddenly cool, I'm suddenly genius, I'm suddenly awful, suddenly back, but I feel stranger than fiction. I'm new, suddenly back, I'm a walking contradiction. Doesn't this have a name?
I love this song. Okay, so I was about to start singing it, and I was like, no, don't, but I love this song. All right, one more time, and then we will add on a little bit more. Cool?
I'm suddenly hot, I'm suddenly cool, I'm suddenly genius, I'm suddenly awful, suddenly back, but I feel stranger than fiction. I'm new, suddenly back, I'm a walking contradiction. Doesn't this have a name? La-da.
All right, so hopefully you guys are ready to move on. If not, that's okay. You can always rewind this video, practice as much as you need to, and then meet me back here when you're ready. All right, so we just did 7 and 8. So now we have maxi forward, ball change. And this is with or without pickups, again. So now we can add that level of difficulty if you want to, but you don't have to. That's without the pickups, and then with the pickups. So make sure when you add that little brush in there that you're really striving to make it like in that perfect 1 E and a 2. Wait, that didn't make any sense. 1, a 2, and a 3. There we go. Easier to count that way. 1, a 2, and a 3. So it's right on that very even and, you know? So maxi forward, ball change. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have ball change. So that's 1 and a 2 and a 3 E and 4 and. You hold 5. Then you have 6 E and 7 and 8. So paradiddle, ball change. So there is a hold there. It's 1 and 2 and 4 and 5. 6 E and 7 and 8. Does that make sense? Let's try it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So you're holding the whole count of 5. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Awesome. There are no snaps there. It's just me holding the count for you. All right, one more time just to make sure we have that, and then we'll go on to the next line. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Good. Next line, same exact rhythm, same idea, different step. You have step, shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop, step, ball, change. So it's an Irish this time. Same rhythm, and you can still add, I wouldn't call this one a pickup. I call it a pullback because it's technically a single pullback thrown into the Irish. So if you want to add that, you absolutely can. So it sounds exactly the same as the maxi forward. Exactly the same. Versus totally the same. Timbre changes because you're using a step instead of a toe, so you don't have that like forceful toe going into the ground. So timbre changes, rhythm is exactly the same. So So after the Irish ball change, it's almost the same as the line before it. Instead of paradiddles though, we're doing shuffle step heels. So the first line with the maxi forward we did. This time we're doing shuffle step heels. Same idea, same rhythm, same pause, but instead of paradiddle, it's just shuffle step heels, and then that ball change at the end. So let's try the Irish and then do the shuffle step heels at the end instead of paradiddles. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, over, step, ball change. Shuffle, step, ball change. So you're still holding those 2 8s. Still holding that. All right, let's try from the maxi forward and see if we can put it all together. And if you're doing the pickups, awesome. Sometimes I will do those, sometimes I won't. I want you to be able to hear both. I'll do it with the pickups this time for you guys, just so you can hear it. Ready? 5, 6, from the maxi forward, go. Paradiddle, ball change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, I do know I was counting in like a long 8, and now I'm counting in 2 8s. Like, I don't know why I changed it. Either way, you're still holding the same 2 little before you go. Sometimes teachers do that. We start counting one way and then we switch to another. I don't know why we do that. Jazz teachers do this more than anyone in my experience. And I think I've taken a lot of jazz. I think that's where that comes from. All right, so let's try from the maxi forward once more. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Awesome. Can we add that on? Okay, this is the third out of 4 sections, so we're almost done. Let's go ahead and add that on and see how we do.
I'm suddenly hot, I'm
5,
suddenly
6,
cool,
5, 6, 7, 8.
suddenly curious, I'm suddenly off, suddenly back, but I stranger than fiction, I knew, but suddenly back, I'm a walking contradiction. Doesn't this happen? Doesn't this happen? Doesn't this happen?
Eventually, I will stop snapping there. I just want you to know that's where the pause is. So, hopefully that went pretty good. Let's try it again. This time, I'll try not to snap there. Might be a habit at this point, but I'll try not to snap there so you guys can really start working on holding that silence. Silences and rests are the hardest thing when you're playing music. And right now, that's what we're doing. As tap dancers, we play music. We just play it with our feet. So silences and rests, I've learned this since an early age of playing the violin and viola and stuff. Rests are the hardest one. It's not the fast notes. It's literally stopping. That's the hardest one. So let's try it.
I'm suddenly hot, I'm
5, 6,
suddenly cool,
5, 6, 7, 8.
suddenly curious, I'm suddenly off, suddenly back, but I stranger than fiction, I knew, but suddenly back, I'm a walking contradiction. Doesn't this happen? Doesn't this happen? Doesn't this happen?
You gotta really count those in your head though. 'Cause I was a little early on that first one because I didn't do this and I wasn't doing that in my head. You have to do the 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so 1, 2. And now you know that my living room floor sounds much different than my O'Mara floor. Much different. All right, so let's do that one more time, and then we will finish the dance. Cool.
I'm suddenly hot,
Ready?
I'm
5, 6,
suddenly cool,
5, 6, 7, 8.
suddenly genius, I'm suddenly wonderful, suddenly back, but I feel stranger than fiction. I'm new, but suddenly back. I'm a walking contradiction. Doesn't this have a name? La-da-da-da-da. Doesn't this have a name? Doesn't this have a name?
So, I don't know if you saw, but I resorted to like tapping myself to count that in the middle. For some reason, like that hold is a little bit of a struggle, and I think it's because this is an acoustic cover. And when you do an acoustic cover, there's no like metronome in that person's ear. They may not exactly be on point, you know, they may not be exactly on the beat. So it's a little different, that first line, or where he comes in is different. It doesn't feel like he's coming in on the beat. So I keep second guessing myself. For anyone that's ever worked with live musicians, you kind of know what I mean. Like when the musician is not like exactly metronome where it should be, and you're like me and you need to have it like perfectly lined up, it can get a little like, you can start second guessing yourself. But don't. It's okay. Hold the beat however you need to do it. If you can do it just in your head, that's fine. If you need that physical like, I do that a lot, even on stage. I'm like, or like I'll do my head, and then I'll go, you know? So anyway, if you caught me doing that, that's what I was doing. So last part of this whole thing. So one of the parts of this last part, anyway, one of the sections of this last part is something I'm going to teach you. The other section is something I'm going to suggest to you. So we have the weirdest set of drawbacks. They start with a step. So this is me really being me during this combination, and we're starting time steps on one, and now we're going to start a drawback with a step. So you have step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel. So if that messes you up to think about those as drawbacks, don't. It's a drawback and a Cincinnati, but both of them are starting on the step instead of the spank. So it's the same step, you're just starting in a different spot. And if that messes you up, don't think of them as drawbacks and Cincinnatis. Take them for what they are. It is step, spank, heel, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step, spank, heel, ball change. So just take it for the individual pieces that they are. If it is messing you up to think about it like drawbacks and Cincinnatis, that's totally fine. I took a step you're very used to doing, and it made you start in a weird spot. It's weird, and that's okay. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. So the step is syncopated, but the rhythm is not. The rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but the step goes over all the ands. So, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step, spank, heel, ball, change. Let's try that. Hello. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step, spank, heel, ball, change. Awesome. One more time. Starting with the step on the right foot. Hello, Sayuri. You haven't come into a video in a little bit. Oh. 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. So it leaves your left foot free. You have 2 more step, spank, heels, starting with the left foot. And then you step, but that step is a prep. So you're going step, spank, heel, prep, and then you have pull back, ball change. So that step is like the second step in your ball change. It is your prep, it is your plie, go into that pullback. So, from the first set, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then 5 into 6, 7, 8. And it's another one of those slow pullbacks. So let's try from the first drawback. Yeah. She's distracting me because she's so cute. She doesn't hate this at all. Hi. I can't pick you up on this part. I'm jumping. I can't. Hold on. All right, so from the drawbacks, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not bad, right? Okay, one more time, and then I'll tell you the suggestion for after that, and then we'll walk through the whole thing. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. So after that, the song kind of continues for a while. My suggestion, I don't really have any choreography for after that. My suggestion, do some time steps. The time steps, like, they just really, really fit this kind of like vibe. So do some time steps to finish it out. There's not a whole lot left in the song. So any combination of whatever time steps you want, that's my suggestion for finishing out the combination. Bye, Sayuri. So she really wanted me to pick her up, but like she's been a little sick lately, so I didn't want to like bounce with her, and I'm sorry, I'll hold you in a little bit. All right, so let's walk through the entire thing, and then as the song finishes out, you can finish it out however you want to. I think in the beginning of this, I did some time steps, like when I showed the piece, so you can copy what I did if you want to. You can do your own time steps, whatever you want. I don't even know what I did. I just kind of went, I'm gonna do time steps. Improv some time steps, it's great. All right, so from the top, the walkthrough, from flap, flap, flap to hop. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how that adds on at the end. You just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's how we finish it off. You can go right into some time steps if you want to, or finish it off with whatever you want. There's not a whole lot left. So that's cool. All right, so let's try it from the top and see how we do. Have a lot of fun with this dance. Be happy, be yourself with this dance.
I'm suddenly hot, I'm suddenly cool,
5, 6, 7, 8.
suddenly genius, I'm suddenly off the suddenly fat, but I feel stranger than fiction. I'm new, but suddenly back. I'm a walking contradiction. Doesn't this happen? Da-da-da-da-da. Doesn't this happen? Doesn't this happen? And isn't it love? Isn't it?
All right, so the last time we do it, I'll let it play out all the way through, but I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let the music play so you can hear it, figure out what you want to add to it, and then you can do it on your own. So, because I don't want to do anything there, because then I don't even know what I would be doing. I'd be improvising it, so then it would become part of the choreography because you might like do it along with me, or maybe you can't hear the music that well while I do it. So I'm just going to stand there and jam out, and then you guys can do whatever you want to the last part. So this is the second time we're going to do it, which means it still doesn't have to be perfect. It never has to be perfect because we're not performing it. And we're just going to try to make it a little bit better, just a little bit better. And again, on the last run through, which is the next one, I will let it run all the way through.
I'm suddenly hot, I'm
last time. The most important thing during the last time is that we make it fun, and I will let the music play out for you so you can improv to your heart's content. If you do end up filming it and you want to show it to me, that's so cool. Please do. I'd love to see what you do at the end. But yeah, yay, let's do it. This song just makes me like so happy, and I'm in such like a happy rainbow sunshine puppies and positive mood lately, so this was just the perfect thing to do. Alright, let's do it.
I'm suddenly hot, I'm suddenly cool, I'm suddenly curious, I'm suddenly hot, suddenly nice, but I feel stranger than fiction. I'm new, suddenly back, I'm a walking contradiction. Doesn't this
and I was sitting with one of the voices from Steven Universe, and she was just this like happy, bubbly, wonderful person, and she just started talking. I'd never even seen Steven Universe at that point, and she just started talking about how happy and positive this show was, and how representing this show was. Like, representation is like the theme of the show, and I'm just like, oh, this is so great, I should check it out. And then I found this song, and I was like, oh my god, this is like the cutest thing I've ever heard. As I don't remember back in my day cartoons having music that slaps this much, you know? So I hope you guys had a lot of fun learning this dance. I really had a lot of fun teaching it to you. And again, it's just so happy and positive and wonderful, and I feel like sometimes we just all need that in our lives. So if you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join the TAP fam. We've got choreography tutorials like this of all levels. There's also a beginner version of this, and the link to that should be down below in the description. And then what else do we have? We had this super long gig yesterday, and I'm so tired. Right, we have technique exercises, we have step tutorials like I mentioned in the playlist below. We've got choreography tutorials. Man, I'm tired. I'm gonna take like the longest nap today. It's a Sunday that I'm filming, so I can. Like a few hours later, I'm just gonna sleep. We have vlogs, we have challenges, we have ridiculousness on this channel. We have cats. Why not? So everything you could want and need for your online tap studio, and it's all free and it's all for you. And I love being your online tap teacher, so make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to also hit that thumbs up button. Give me a thumbs up for some encouragement today, because apparently I can't verbalize today. Even though I will see this thumbs up weeks later when I finally post it, I might need that encouragement that day as well. So do me that favor and hit that thumbs up. It also helps the algorithm a little bit so other tap dancers can find this channel easier. And since this whole channel's purpose is to give tap dance classes for free so that I can give back for all of the wonderful classes I've received in my life, it would be super cool if other tap dancers could find this channel. The single best way to support this channel is to subscribe and hit that thumbs up, so thank you so much. But yeah, I had a blast with you today. I hope you did too. And as always, thank you for dancing with me.